Here's the result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He gets a C+. plus. This guy is rather so-so. Not too good, not too bad. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
It's more likely that he will talk big rather than actually go far in his career. While he's clever and can discuss high level ideas beautifully, he struggles with putting in steady effort and staying organized. His bursts of passion can fade quickly, especially when work gets routine or challenging.
Can he bounce back from failure?
He's more likely to get upset or angry when things go wrong at work. Instead of calmly figuring out what to do next, he might react strongly, maybe raising his voice or saying things he regrets. So, if you're looking for someone who stays steady under pressure, this man may find that difficult.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him kind when things are calm, but issues can pop up when stress hits. He knows how to speak politely and show care, which makes him pleasant most of the time. But when he gets upset, his temper can flare up quickly and arguments may follow.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will most likely be proud of you. He cares about your feelings and will show support, even if he isn't always upbeat. He isn't the jealous type and he can be gentle and polite when you succeed.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you, but he might feel a little sad or withdrawn at times. He's not the type to make bitter comments or start fights about money, but he could become quieter, especially if he feels like he's falling behind. He truly wants the best for you and respects your hard work.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very careful with money and might spend without thinking things through. Planning, saving, or sticking to a budget isn't his strength, so you could see him making impulse purchases for things that catch his eye or interest. He likes beautiful and creative items, which sometimes means spending on things that aren't necessary.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is likely to pretend to be richer than he actually is. He enjoys things that look nice and wants to impress others. Sometimes spending on fancy clothes or stylish outings, even if it strains his wallet. This can lead to troubles with money if not managed well.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, especially when it comes to helping people or showing care. You'll notice he doesn't hold back with gifts, thoughtful gestures, or helping someone out, even if it means spending more than he should. It's rare for him to be stingy or strict about money.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's usually open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If something is bothering him, he's likely to share his feelings gently rather than hide them or try to boss you around. When money is tight, he can get stressed and may withdraw for a little while, but he doesn't play power games.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared between both of you. He's kind and understands that running a home is a team effort, not just the woman's responsibility. You won't have to fight for respect here. He values your efforts and will step in when needed.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is willing to help with chores and diapers, not just stand aside and tell you what to do. He's caring and polite, so he understands that sharing these daily tasks is important for your well being. He won't just supervise or pretend to help, he'll try to take real action, especially if you remind him kindly.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does try to understand your side, especially when he has cooled down after an argument. At first, he may get defensive or raise his voice because strong feelings can take over, but deep inside, he cares about your point of view. So while arguments might be rocky at first, fairness and compassion come through in the end.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he may lose control and say things that are hurtful or act aggressively. His words can turn sharp and his temper can flare up quickly. So you might hear shouting or harsh comments during a heated moment. If you value calm and gentle discussions, this is something to be careful about.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who can get angry very quickly. His temper can come out suddenly, leading to arguments or hurtful words before he's had time to think. Fast and strong anger in a partner can make you feel unsafe or stressed over time.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility, but it may not happen right away. At first, he might blame you or get defensive in the heat of the moment, pointing out your mistakes instead of his own. Forgiveness is there, but sometimes you have to wait for him to see things clearly and move past his pride.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He is caring and polite, and he values your comfort and safety. You won't have to fight hard to make him understand your limits. He respects them and wants you to feel safe with him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, this is the kind of man who might take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He feels things deeply, and sometimes if you say no, he may feel hurt or think it's about him, even if you explain your reasons. You may notice him becoming quiet, distant, or moody after such situations.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. Even if he gets angry sometimes, he is not the type to use your secrets or intimate memories to hurt or embarrass you later. He understands that these moments are special and meant to stay between you two.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values kindness and deep connections. So when he's committed, he wants to focus on the relationship and make you feel safe. While he may notice beauty in others, he doesn't chase after new attractions.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or always acting jealous or suspicious. He trusts you and wants you to feel free rather than controlled. His nature is caring and polite, so he doesn't cling or demand your constant attention.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't really a sign of a controlling personality. He may want to look out for you and show care, but he doesn't try to boss you around or make choices for you. If he's worried, he may talk gently or quietly about his concerns, not force you to do things his way.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to handle everything alone. He understands that raising children needs both parents working together, and he wants to support you, not leave you overwhelmed. With gentle reminders, you'll find him willing to share parenting duties and be present for the family.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may lose his temper and react strongly. He finds it hard to keep his cool during stressful moments and might raise his voice or speak sharply. Sometimes he could pull away and become quiet instead of helping the children feel better.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He respects your choices and understands that you have needs and dreams outside of family life. Sometimes he might get distracted or have emotional ups and downs, but he still values your independence and growth.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will support your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit after you have a child. He cares about your happiness and respects your ambitions, whether or not you have children. If you wish to keep working, he will not pressure you to leave your job for family's sake.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth along with politeness. He truly values kindness and will make an effort to show genuine care, not just fake smiles or empty words. When spending time with your family, he listens and speaks gently, trying to build honest connections. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may struggle to handle it calmly at first. His strong feelings can lead to quick anger or sharp words, making the situation harder if things get tense. Instead of smoothing things over quietly, he might react in ways that add to the stress.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he might be modern with you in private, but expect you to be more like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. While he enjoys freedom and respects your choices at home, when family or elders visit, he may quietly hope you'll follow their customs, dress a certain way, or speak respectfully. This isn't because he wants to control you, but he finds comfort in keeping family peace and meeting their expectations.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to support you, but sometimes he may stay out of it or feel torn between both sides. He cares deeply about your feelings, yet also wants to avoid family fights or upsetting anyone. When things are tough, he might become quiet or need space to think instead of jumping right in.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He can show signs of being a mummy's boy, which means he has a strong bond with his mother. In conflicts between you and his mother, it may be hard for him to choose your side openly. You might wish for firm support, but he often feels caught in the middle and struggles to set clear boundaries.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is likely to share some details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially if he feels stressed or uncertain. This means your personal matters might not always stay just between the two of you. For your relationship, this can lead to misunderstandings, unwanted advice, and feeling like you're not fully trusted.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all of this analysis, this guy gets a C plus. This guy is so, not too good, not too bad, a bit mediocre. Being in a relationship with this man is a mix of warmth, kindness, and emotional ups and downs. Most days, he'll show care, listen to your feelings, and want you to succeed. But he can get moody or frustrated quickly, especially when things go wrong.